What's up, everybody? This is your girl Mona Lisa, and welcome back to the Mona Lisa Show. If you are new to the channel, hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am also known as Xsims here on YouTube, and I love to play The Sims. So today on the Werewolf Legacy, in the last episode, Daryl got a promotion. Dayna was able to pass her gig, her commercial gig for the Void Bop, and Judith Ward is still snubbing her. But Dayna was able to come home and congratulate Daryl, and they've been having visitors throughout the day today, actually. Dayna's aunt came to visit, say hi to Aiden, because Dayna's aunt hasn't been over in a long time, because Dayna's aunt, she tries to pop in here and there as much as she can, and she was at a San Myshuno Fashion Week photo shoot event that she had to go to during Dayna's wedding, and that's why she couldn't be there for Dayna's wedding. Dayna was able to show her the pictures, their wedding pictures, and she was able to introduce Aiden to her aunt. And we also had Daryl's foster parents who adopted him. They came over to visit, and they were able to introduce themselves to Aiden. Came in the morning time, so it was like an early visit. They just left, and now it's going towards dinner time tonight, and Dayna has her audition, and Daryl is just helping out with the yard work and the farm work, quote unquote. And I like that Daryl is getting into the swing of things when it comes to farming, because he has always been used to farming, because his adoptive parents were farmers and are still farmers, and so he takes that from them, growing up on a farm and doing that. So he takes farming easily. Compared to Dayna, she really doesn't care too much for farming or gardening, but she is trying, which is good. She's not as stuck up or such too much of a diva like her aunt, but I am proud of her, Dayna's aunt, Aunt May Parker, that's her name, May Parker, for stepping up when Dayna was 5 years old to take care of Dayna, because that's when Dayna's parents, died in an airplane crash, and so her aunt, which is Dayna's mother's sister, was able to take over guardianship and take care of Dayna. And so Daryl does definitely want to, enjoy Spooky Day with his with his adoptive parents, and Dayna definitely wants to go and visit her aunt, and she definitely wants to introduce Daryl finally to her aunt, because Daryl hasn't met her aunt yet, and he still needs to get to know her. And like I said, Dayna's aunt is just a famous photographer, and she just be traveling all over the place, taking her photos, and she's just booked and busy. So it's never really a great time. But Dayna and Daryl, they've been getting themselves back to, having that great relationship. I made sure that Dayna cut off any type of budding romance with anybody, because I don't know if it's just her personality, the way she's just a natural flirt, but everyone is attracted to Dayna, and she is sleeping right now while Daryl is outside taking care of the chickens. Dayna has to go to her audition today, which is making music, and it starts at 7 p.m. today. And, she has to reach a level 2 with her guitar, and I want to show you guys their skill level so far. So she is so far a level 5 in acting. The ability to bring a character to life, to tell a story, and to move Sims to tears is a genuine art. To these artists, life is the canvas. Acting skill is built by practicing in a mirror or in front of a microphone. And she has a level 6 charisma. She's getting better at cooking. She's getting better at dancing. She is a level 3 in guitar, and she's level 4 in parenting now, and she's a level 6 in singing. And while any Sim can sing, can they sing well? Sims with the singing skill love to belt it, no matter where they are at. Sims love to sing using the karaoke machine, but they can also sing using instruments or the microphone. And skilled singers have the ability to write their own lyrics and even licensed lyrics to earn a few more simoleons. So Dayna can, write lyrics for other artists and collect her royalties from that. And I don't know, I want Dayna to be in the acting career, but I also want her to elevate her stardom. And she's almost going to be a notable, newcomer, but that's not good enough. I need her to elevate faster in this industry and be well known, because Dayna wants to just break into it just like her aunt did. And watching her aunt navigate in this industry, in this world, caused that want and need and desire in Dayna to become a superstar and a celebrity one day. And Daryl, as much as Daryl doesn't care too much for the limelight, Daryl is very much okay with living on a farm and taking care of chickens and cows and being secluded, because he is a werewolf. He can't show his abilities too much, especially to the outside world, because a lot of humans, yes, some will get it and understand and be accepting, but others probably won't. And so Daryl and Dayna have two different life goals, two different life paths, and I just hope that Daryl and Dayna can get their stuff together, because it's like Daryl is fighting so hard to be with Dayna and to claim his mate, but at the same time, she's not truly his true mate. In the last episode, Daryl found out that Rory is his fated mate, and it's so crazy because I never would have thought in a million years that Rory would be his mate. And maybe I should have had Daryl be a single bachelor looking for his mate and everything like that, but he claimed Dayna in the freshman year of college. He claimed her as soon as he laid eyes on her. She was something different. Her personality is what just made Daryl just strive and want more from himself than just being a farmer guy. He wants to pursue a great career, and he wants his son to have a great legacy after he's well gone. But Daryl is here reading his mother's memoir, and he can't seem to put it down. As Daryl is reading his mother's memoir, he's getting very emotional and very upset. And I want to read to you guys the chapter that he is reading right now so far in the book. And this is where he is finally and officially finding out that the pack that he belongs to is the Bloodstone pack. So it reads, and this is Daryl's mother: "I can't believe I am mated to the alpha of the Bloodstone pack. My father and our pack have been at war with them since time itself began. Yet my wolf longs for her mate, and I can feel the pull tugging me closer and closer to him. His eyes were stone cold, yet as soon as our eyes met, it was like the whole world fell away. The fear, hate, and resentment disappeared, and I was melting away into him, into his warm embrace. Julian was my forbidden fruit. And with one bite, we let our canines sink into each other, our mating bond completed. I have never felt more alive and in love. He was my destined and my soulmate, and I would be damned to let my own father get in the way. The Bloodstone pack is full of strong warriors, and Julian declares to protect me from my father's rage once he finds out about us. Yet I'm torn. Could I truly be the next Aluna of the Bloodstone pack? Could I truly leave my pack behind and go to war with them? I'm shaking to my core, yet I know the only thing that matters now is my mate, my one true love, and I must go to him." Daryl is excited because he's just like, wow, my mom, she defied all of her father's rules and dictations and plans for her life because she wanted to pursue her mate because the pull was too strong. And Daryl did hit it off with Rory the other day, but he's fighting it. He's fighting the mate bond. He knows, a part of him knows that his parents would be kind of disappointed with him because he is fighting the mate bond between him and Rory, but he loves Dayna, and maybe it's because he imprinted on Dayna, that's why it's conflicting with his love for Rory. But Rory is kind of upset because she never thought that when she finally meets her mate that he's married and he has a child with somebody else, and she knows he's going to probably reject her, and she's already a rogue wolf, so it doesn't really matter. And Rory loves females and males, so she doesn't really care either way. She wasn't really looking forward to having a mate anyway, but deep down she does, even though she's trying to put on a brave front. But Daryl just can't seem to get out of this love that he has for Dayna, even though Dayna is such a natural flirt, and she shows one minute how much she loves him and wants to be there for him and their child, but then there's some days where she has this lingering want, or should I say a lingering fear here that keeps popping up, and I keep deleting, but it's a fear that she has, that she's not, pursuing her dreams and her goals, and she's just stuck. And so she does want to become a werewolf one day, and maybe she's only sticking around with Daryl so that she can become a werewolf, but she can't deny the love that she has for Daryl. And I don't know, maybe once Daryl rejects Rory as his mate, he can officially claim Dayna, but I'm not sure. Like, look at them. Like, they're going at it with one another. We're going to let them do their thing, and Dayna has to go to an audition tonight for making music. So we're going to let them do their thing, and we'll catch up with her when she gets there. So Dayna apparently went to her audition without me, and she freaking failed. It says, you didn't get the role. The casting director didn't say if it was because of your line reading or because of all of the meds you took. Again, Dayna. So Dayna was flustered because she had a little woohoo with her husband before she went to her audition, and she obviously just flustered over her lines and just a lot on her brain, especially with everything that Daryl has been talking to her about. Daryl was open and honest with her and transparent with her about Rory being his true fated mate, but he wants her and he claims her. And Dayna is, honored, and she feels very loved by Daryl, but at the same time, she doesn't want to be the reason why, she's stopping two mates from being together. And maybe she's using that in the back of her head to distance herself from Daryl and to, continue on with this brigade of flirting with, women and men. And I don't know. I hope that Daryl and Dayna's relationship lasts. I've never played with Sims that, they kind of mesh, they kind of don't. They do have a good romantic love story, but I can also see it falling apart as well. I am not going to lie. But Dayna is taking care of Aiden and their son, and they have to get ready for Spooky Day. So Dayna definitely wants to, rummage for fall decorations, and Daryl wants to put up the lights. So he wants to select holiday decoration. He wants to decorate Eves for trick or treat, and we want to do, let's see. Oh, I've never really done this. Like, I always forget about doing this because I feel like it's so tedious, but it's really not. It adds like another flair and oomph to your game and home, especially when it comes to trick-or-treating and Thanksgiving. So we are going to be sort of kind of neutral. So I'm thinking maybe these type of lights Daryl wants to hang up, and I'm gonna put the walls up to see if he did anything. Okay, yeah, he put the lights up, and okay, I do like that. But I want to change up the draperies here, and I want to change up the fence really quick. It has to be spooky, and we have to get like our full-on spooky decoration, decor stuff going on. So Daryl wants to, actually Dayna this time, she wants to select holiday for fence. She wants to do, let's see, we are going to, I want it to be really, really spooky. Ice crystals. I think that'd be really cool because I really want it to be lit up outside, because I'm going to be putting like all of these blow up, props in the yard like they do every freaking Halloween. So I don't even know what their names are technically called. Like, do not make me like look this shit up, because I will. But Dayna is just rummaging through the box, trying to find what decoration she's gonna put on the fence for the spooky day trick-or-treat tomorrow, and she has to make sure she has everything prepared and ready to go food-wise, and there's going to be a lot of people over at her house, and she has to make sure that her aunt comes over. So we are going to take a look at her aunt really quick, her aunt May Parker, and we're going to open up her profile. They're really good friends, and because I didn't create all of them in a household together in the very beginning. I couldn't add their, who they are to each other, but this is her aunt, and this is Dayna's mother's twin sister, May Parker. And so, let's see. We also were introduced to Daryl's foster parents, and there's Hannah Erikson, and there's Fredrick Erikson. And Fredrick and Hannah only talked with, Dayna over the phone a couple times, and then they came over one time with her aunt as a surprise visit, just to meet the new baby because they heard word around town. So Dayna's just washing up the dishes, and she's just getting her house ready and prepared for everybody coming over tomorrow for spooky day, trick or treat. And I really do want to age up Aiden so Aiden can be a part of spooky day with them, but I am not sure. And I love the way the fence looks now since she put that decoration up. That is really cool. So we also want to, let's see, is there any other decorations we want to put up? I do like the boo hanging off of the easels, so that's fine. I'm not going to change that, but I do want to go into build and buy mode and just start decorating for spooky day. So you guys can come along with me while we do that. So they were able to decorate the outside and get everything hanged up and on the easel, the fences, and everything looks so beautiful. So I got them some ghosts out here and pumpkins. And back here we were able to grab a pumpkin carver. What is it called? They can carve pumpkins on this. So she's going to carve a classic pumpkin, and she's going to do this one for $25, and then Daryl's going to do one right after her. But for right now, we are going to check up on Aiden, and he's still sleeping. Aiden is very quiet. He's so laid back and chill. I hope he continues on being this laid back and chill when he's a toddler. And so Dayna's back here carving her pumpkin, and I really love this. This is so cute. So as Dayna is here carving her pumpkin, I'm going to have her check for some gigs because she has to get another gig. I really want her to succeed in this career, but it's always a hit or miss, and it's like one of those things. It's like she can get the audition, she pass it, and she has a chance and opportunity to knock it out the park, and she doesn't sometimes. Vlad was a master carpenter. Strangely enough, he specialized in luxurious coffins. Vlad did most of his work at night and was constantly frustrated with trying to find supplies late at night. So he founded Vlad Hardware, which is open from sunset to sunrise. For the midnight tinkerer and all of us, they need an energetic spokesperson to inspire lots of healthy customers to visit the store. And I think Dayna will do it, not understanding that Vlad is a vampire, and hopefully she doesn't run into any vampires worse than Vlad, because Daryl will go crazy trying to protect his mates. So Dayna is out here creating her pumpkin, and Daryl's like, let me come out here and see what you're doing, girl. And so she's going to light the candle, and then we're going to put this in our inventory. And then Daryl wanted to come out here and kiss Dayna really quick, so he's doing that right now, just giving her un beso. And he's going to carve his own pumpkin, but he's going to do a ghost, and it's going going to be a white ghost pumpkin, and Dayna wants to go over here to the front porch to place her pumpkin because she wants everyone to see her pumpkin and to see what a wonderful job she did. And we did put a wreath onto the front door. It's so funny though, because like they still walk through it. And so what we're going to do is have her place her pumpkin right here. Place it down, Dayna. Dayna, let it go. Dayna, why won't you let it go? Play some worlds. I will be the only one to unload this pumpkin. Like, she would not let me freaking place this pumpkin down. Okay, so then where did it go? Dayna, where did your pumpkin go? Are you kidding me? You lost your freaking pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Dayna lost her freaking pumpkin. I don't know where she placed it. Ooh. I don't know where she placed it, but she placed it somewhere. So Daryl is carving his pumpkin, and hopefully it's a lot better than what Dayna was trying to do. But it's so funny because Dayna, she's so like, let me do it myself. And so no matter like what I try to have her do, she's like always wanting to do things herself. So if I want to place something in the world, she wants to place it. If I want her to go to the potty, like she won't do it and she'll just do it herself. Like, it's just so weird. So they're here just in each other's presence. Dayna, it took her a while to overcome this whole Rory being his mate situation. So hopefully they can grow stronger within their relationship. But she is going to show Daryl that she is going to help him out by cleaning the coop and collecting the eggs and scattering the feed for the chickens. And she's also going to come over here to see if she needs to do anything with her crop. So she can purchase oversized crop fertilizer. So she is going to get the vitality fertilizer. It needs higher quality. Yes, I do need my plants to be at high quality. So we are going to see if we can use this fertilizer. Can I use it? Put it in inventory. Well, I put it in my inventory. So, and Dayna did collect 2 eggs, so that's awesome. And I don't know if she can use this fertilizer right now. Like, okay. Oh, I don't have enough gardening skills to do this. Okay, whatever. So she is going to unload the eggs. And this is something that Dayna is really getting used to, is being a farm girl. And she really can find the appeal to this, because she can be like Hannah Montana per se, where she's living her famous lifestyle as another, entity, name, brand, but then she could come home to her little farmhouse and cottage and grow her family and have that family home and lifestyle. So we're going to place this pumpkin our damn self somewhere. And we're going to place it there, and then we're going to go into build and buy mode really quick and get this bad boy on the floor. Like, thank you. And we're going to place Daryl's pumpkin right in the front, because I want it on the porch. That's where I really want it to be, on the porch. So we're going to place this pumpkin here. And it's so cute. And Dayna does want to come here and take a picture of his pumpkin, just to have memories and keepsakes. And she's going to do that really quick. And I can't wait for Spooky Day. I do want to hurry up, because it is going to be tonight where Spooky Day happens and the party happens at their place. But, like, she just needs to hurry up and get everything ready for today. And that's what I'm going to spend my time doing off camera, because I only have a limited amount of time. When we are going to take a selfie, we are going to move it over a little bit, because I want the pumpkin in the... Okay, so let's see, the ghost. What about the ghost? What if we get the ghost in the background? Okay, no. Dayna, why are you fucking up this picture, but it is Halloween, spooky day. Finally, Dayna was able to get this photo of this damn pumpkin, so we're going to take photo, and it's so cute. And now, and speaking of photos, I was able to put their photos on the wall, and we have to add frame for this one, a white frame. But we did add their photos up here, so we have Dayna with Celine, Dayna and Daryl, Dayna and Daryl at the reception for the wedding. This is Daryl when they were at the peak for the first time, and this is Vanessa with Dayna when they were out in San Myshuno. And while they were out in San Myshuno, they could have visited her aunt, but you know, they didn't even have enough time to spend with each other. And then here's Daryl at the peak. I really love that photo. It's so cute. And then you have the ultrasound. You have Dayna at the peak with her pregnant belly. You have Daryl here for the first time transitioning as a werewolf, and he's like digging in the ground. Dayna took that photo. And here's their son Aiden. This is Dayna and her selfie with Daryl when he first transformed. This is their wedding photo, and this is the dress she wore down the wedding aisle, you guys. And I'm super excited. There's more photos in the kitchen. We have Dayna and Daryl, and then we have Aiden over here. We have so many of him when he was like a baby. We have to make sure we give some to, you know, Daryl's foster parents and Dayna's aunt. And then we have also this picture of Daryl as well. And Daryl still has to put the pictures that he took of Dayna. There's still so many more pictures I have to put up, but we are going to put this actually in Daryl's inventory because we have a lot of pictures of Aiden as a baby. And so Daryl is trying not to spaz out because he does have a fear of being cheated on. Dayna does create a sense of non-security within him, and so he needs to reach a level 3 fitness and he needs to march around. So Daryl will do that. He is going to march around. Let me see. March around. And he's going to do that for work really quick. Make sure he gets that done. Dayna's on the phone with everybody, making sure that they're going to come for Spooky Day. And she did grab this for Harvest Fest, but I do want to grab a couple more things. So it says trick or treat, and as Daryl is marching around, it is trick or treat today, you guys, where everyone decorates and they wear their costumes and they have to trick or treat and they have to tell stories and they have to be in a party spirit. But Daryl doesn't want to trick or treat. He doesn't want to tell stories, and he doesn't want to be in a party spirit, but he does want to decorate, and he does want to wear a costume. So at least he has a couple interests when it comes to trick-or-treating. Dayna over here is watching TV right now, and she actually wants to do everything. She wants to trick-or-treat, she wants to tell a story, have a party spirit, everything. And so I am super excited to get them into their costume, or at least see what costume they choose for themselves. So while she's here, she's watching the news, I think. That's what was on at first, and now she's watching some skating. But she does want to get this house cleaned up first and foremost. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. This place looks amazing at nighttime. I was watching it from a distance as Daryl was marching around here, and I know him marching around is really getting his fury up there, and I don't like that. But he is probably going to wolf out anytime soon, and hopefully he can get it out of his system before his guests arrive. But if he does end up wolfing out, I'm probably going to have a panic attack. So Dayna is going to get this house ready for Spooky Day and for this party tonight. And so she is going to take care of her son. He's crying. Oh my gosh. Bottle feed. Change his diaper. We're going to show him some loving. This is like the first time I actually seen him cry. I'm not joking. In this whole week that Aiden has been here, he has been crying nonstop. But technically, since it's been like a week in the Sims calendar, quote unquote, it's like a year. Because when he ages up, he's going to be like 1 year old. So she's changing Aiden. and she's going to rock him some more, say, I'm so sorry for, neglecting you for a little bit, baby. They haven't been hovering over him as much as they used to, which I'm kind of happy about that, but at the same time, I'm pretty sad because that means they're like really getting into the swing of things and not so panicky. But she is going to serve some breakfast, scrambled eggs with bacon, and Daryl is going to get himself ready for the day. He is going to bathe like a beast. I don't know what that is. He's going to brush his teeth, and hopefully that will, I don't know what bathe like a beast is. Okay, so he's sleeping while okay, so him marching around really tired him out, and so he did complete it though, and he has to go to work. Daryl, you have to get to work from 6 to 2, bro. What are you doing? Like, you are missing out on work right now. But hope he can. He's dying from starvation. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Daryl didn't even get to establish his pack. His son. Should I just roll with this? He's dying from starvation. Like, Daryl. This could be Dayna's way to get the freak out of here with Aiden, to see a nice Shino and leave this crazy world behind. Oh my gosh, you guys. Daryl is dying from starvation in the kitchen, and Dayna's over here cooking breakfast. She was about to give him something to eat, and he freaking passed out. We're just gonna say he passed out, fainted, you guys. He's not dead. We're going to resurrect him. Like, nah. We have to plead. We have to plead with the damn, okay, we have to plead with the damn Grim Reaper. Like, please. Please. One does not plead with death before the reaping, lest ye be reaped. I don't want to be reaped. I want my husband to come back. Like, you can't take him from me. Like, I was just about to cook him some breakfast. Like, this is not how I expected it to go. Daryl still needs to implement his pack, and he found out that he's the alpha of the Bloodstone pack, and he was just about to do that, and we're about to have a dinner with everybody to come over on Spooky Day. Our son is about to age up this weekend. Like, he can't die. She has to plead. Oh, she can't plead with him. What is going on? Why can't she plead? Oh my goodness. Like, can she plead? Like, please. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, so she's going to mourn Daryl, but she's going to strengthen his connection because we are going to bring him back. Like, this is not fair. Like, Aiden wasn't able to even see his dad. Like, or should I just let this play out, you guys? Like, oh my goodness. Or should she stay with his ghost? Oh my goodness, you guys. I did not expect this episode to go like this. And she was just about to make him some freaking scrambled eggs, and she feels so horrible. What? It says depressed, mourning, the death of a loved one affects her. She's a widow now. Few things are sadder than when spouses are separated by death. A friend has passed. Death is never easy. Losing someone. Oh my goodness gracious. And right before Aiden was supposed to be aged up into a toddler, he loses his freaking father. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know what to freaking do. Like, I was kind of getting tired of this storyline, especially with the werewolf, because it takes a very long time for werewolves to like get where they need to go. But Daryl was just about to implement the wolf pack, and will she bring him back? Oh my goodness, she is going to mourn Daryl. Will Dayna bring Daryl back from the dead? Will she or will she make a clean break from it? Maybe this is the Sim gods telling her, like, this is it. Like, you can live your life and pursue your life in San Myshuno. And Harvest Fest is tomorrow. Trick-or-treating is today. Daryl was supposed to be here for this trick-or-treating event, and now she's mourning. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, you guys. So Dayna is not going to lose her husband this way. She is not. So she is getting the help from a lot of supernaturals here in this world, and a lot of vampires and other supernaturals, anybody that she can. And they told her a way where she can revive Daryl, and he could come back to life with no strings attached. And the only thing that probably will come attached to it that they might have to get remarried again, but that's okay. Dayna always wanted to redo her wedding day anyway, and she wanted everybody there anyway, so we are going to revive Daryl. Like, this is not going to be the end of Daryl and Dayna and their story. Like, there's too much that needs to happen before he passes away. Like, this is, I just can't. So we're going to revive him. We're reviving him. Yes, so Daryl is revived, and we are going to invite him to the current lot because he is not in our lot right now, and she is still a widow to him. He is her deceased spouse, and they're soulmates, so he will have that on his profile. And Daryl is deeply wounded by Dayna. I don't know if he's going to want to be remarried to her, but Daryl is alive. Hopefully he could come over for this trick-or-treating. Like, I need Daryl to come ASAP. Like, you need to be in this household. I don't care if we're not married right now. Like, we're technically married, even though you came back from the dead. Like, you're my husband. Like, I don't know what's going on. But Daryl says he's going to be right over because he misses her. He loves her. Like, death could not hold him back. No. So here is Daryl. Daryl, I am so sorry. Make him happy. And we are going to add Daryl to the family. Like, this, we have to add him. Like, this is, we have to. Like, Daryl's going to be added to our family shortly, and she has to still prepare for this freaking dinner tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're gonna get Daryl cleaned up really quick. But she's going to, she does want to give him the apartment key, get to know him. Mila is here. She's here early to help Dayna set up this party, and she is going to give Daryl the key really quick. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Daryl. Oh my gosh. We have to remove from family, and then we have to add him to family. See if that works. Like, he needs to be added in. And we are going to reveal we're going to reveal a deep secret to Daryl, let him know that she had to bring him back from the dead. And he's like, obviously, and I wish that he would be in our home right now, but he's not. So let me just get everything fixed in the background, and I'll be right back when the party starts. So as Dayna is cooking in her kitchen, it seems like everybody is showing up early to the party to help her out. So Dayna's Aunt May just popped up to visit as well as Mila, and so it says right here, it says, sentiment gained, you know, I'm glad you don't think my mama jokes are funny, because Daryl is talking to Mila, and Dayna really values the time that is spent together with Daryl, and Daryl feels the same with her. And Dayna's aunt says, hey Dayna, I thought I could celebrate with you today for a little while. And so she is here, you guys, and she's right here on her phone talking to a couple clients, getting back to a few emails, and Daryl is here nervous as heck because she really has this strong, snooty demeanor, but he is, you know, one-upping her by not giving her too much attention because he's on his phone right now, but he will introduce himself to Dayna's aunt, so he is going to friendly, respectful introduction while Dayna is cooking, and so he's going to get to know Aunt May and ask about her day after he gets done talking to Mila. And here is Aunt May Parker, the famous photographer who lives in San Myshuno and loves to spend time in Bali sometimes and drinks Mai Tais on her yacht. So Mila says she has to go, and that's perfectly fine. So Daryl's going to help his wife, and he's going to clean up. And even though he did die and came back to life, he is no longer Dayna's husband. So death really did break their tie together, because the fates are basically telling Daryl, like, if you do not break it off with this girl, we will do it for you. So in Sensual, I think the sim guru are telling Daryl that you are trying to tell Daryl that he needs to be with his mate Rory. But it says Rory is telling Jacob, today is my favorite holiday, so of course I wanted to spend it here. And so that is where Rory is at right now. She's over at the Moonwood Collective, and their two packs are, you know, at peace for right now with one another. And Dayna is here, and her phone is going off the hook. And Daquan wants to go on a date with Dayna, but now that Dayna is officially single, quote unquote, she really could go on a date. But I'm not going to do that, because as much as Daryl is trying to fight this mate bond and what the sim gurus want for him, he's not completely sure that's what he wants, because he loves Dayna. And she fought through heck and back to get him back to life. So the party is in full swing. Rory is here. Oh my goodness. I forgot that Rory did want to stop by and spend time with everybody and get to know Dayna and get to know, of course, Daryl, the new alpha in the territory. And now that Daryl knows that he's the alpha of the Bloodstone Pack, he cannot wait to call over Warren and let Warren know all about what he found and what he read. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to chat with Warren and let Warren know that they need to meet up sometime and really discuss some things, and it's urgent. This party is in full swing. Everybody is coming over. By 8 o'clock, it's when, you know, the party actually truly begins. So people are just coming over here super early, and Dayna is going to just tell a story to Rory. She's going to tell Rory how her and Daryl met, and yes, she is going to rub it in her face. She is going to get to know her. She is going to, let's see, friendly. Now, if Dayna gets a whim where she likes Rory too, then they could probably be in a polyamorous relationship. But she is going to ask Rory for the accursed bite. Ooh, would Dayna do it, or does she want to be human still? Oh my goodness. Maybe if she gets to know Rory some more, maybe she can have Rory bite her, and she can be a werewolf like she's always wanted to be. But at the same time, I'm not sure if Dayna really wants that type of lifestyle, and to always be secluded. I don't know, like, she's torn. So Dayna is going to thank Vanessa for coming. She is going to give Vanessa the residence key, and she's going to discuss interests with Vanessa, and she is just cooking it up here. Aunt May is just listening in to Daryl's very cryptic conversation. She's kind of giving him the side eye. She's kind of not sure how she feels about Daryl for her, you know, niece, but she knows that her niece is very happy, and she sees that her niece is doing very well, so she's not going to pry too much into their relationship, which Dayna is very grateful for. And her aunt is doing push-ups on the floor, and I don't understand why, but she is going to give her a residence key just so she has it. Dayna is making the mac and cheese, and she's also going to make, I think, some salad, but I'm not sure. We have a couple more hours until the party really becomes in full swing, so I will pick back up then, you guys. Wow, Dayna, are you sure? Like, I could come over whenever I want to, and you won't mind? And Dana's like, of course, you're my best friend. Of course I would want you to come over whenever you want to. Come over, kick up your feet, and relax. And we definitely have to have a slumber party over at your house too, Vanessa, someday. So Vanessa is very thankful for Dayna for just entrusting her with an extra set of house keys for her to come over whenever she wants to. And Dayna is just letting freaking Vanessa know, like, any freaking time. So Christopher said, I heard that you had someone near and dear to you pass away. My condolences. And they are coming over to the party very shortly, you guys. But I think I'm going to have to just end it here, and we're going to just pick up in the next part, you guys. But I'm not sure, because I really don't want to end it, because I feel like it was really too short. And Aiden is crying. Oh no, we have to take care of our baby. Okay, so bottle feed him and change his diaper. We have to rock him and cuddle him and make sure he's doing all right. Oh my goodness gracious. Everyone's coming over in 1 hour. Dayna has been just going like crazy. The spooky party is here. I am super excited. Trick or treat. I wonder if there's going to be any trick or treaters, but I'm not sure. And so we are going to call people to meal once she's done taking care of Aiden, and Daryl is going to call to meal as well. And so we're going to finish taking care of our son, and the party is going to begin, you guys. So, the spooky party is about to begin. Are you ready to start? And let's start. And Dayna is calling everybody to the meal. She's like, come get your plates, everybody. I made plenty. And so Daryl was just scarfing things down. And I really want to see, okay, so he dressed up. And oh my goodness, what are you supposed to be? Who are you? Like, what? Friendly. Rory, is this Rory? Yeah, this is Rory. So Rory is like, I don't know what the freak she is wearing right now. But I wonder what Dayna is going to get changed into. So, let's see. Can she change into her wear costume? Let's see. She is going to be, she is going to be wear costume, a maid. Because I really want to see her in this outfit. I want to see what the maid outfit looks like. Okay, so Dana's like, yeah, this is what I feel like every single day. I feel like a maid to this house. And so she's going to, hey, this is fitting for her. Throw away the food. And everyone is here just enjoying their time. And what are you dressed up as? Hold on, let me see. You are dressed up as, Hannah is dressed as a witch, and Daryl's adoptive dad is dressed up as a warrior, and that's awesome, and that's so fitting for him because Daryl's adoptive parents have so much to tell him, especially when it comes to the origins of how it all came to be when he was, stashed onto their porch that fateful night. And as you can tell by Daryl's adoptive mom's costume, by Hannah's costume, she knows all too well about the supernatural world. So Daryl is here enjoying his time with his adoptive dad and everybody that he holds near and dear to him. Bob Pancakes is here, and he's dressed up as a nurse, I guess, and it's amazing how well this event actually turned out to be. And Mila, she turned out to be a cheerleader, so I'm kind of grateful that I didn't have Dayna, wear a cheerleader outfit, because that's what I was going to have her wear at first, and I was thinking about it, but I'm like, no. So I'm kind of glad. So he's going to discuss being a werewolf to Mila, and he is also going to ask for werewolf sympathy. And then Dayna is going to she is definitely going to check up on her son, and he's still doing okay. Okay, so that's perfect. Aiden does age up this weekend, and I'm so excited to see what he looks like as a toddler, you guys, so stay tuned for that. And of course, Dayna and Daryl still have to, get remarried again, and he has to propose, but I don't know. That's kind of up in the air now, and I think both Dayna and Daryl are kind of relieved they're not married anymore. They actually have this sense of freedom within their relationship that they've never had before, and I think Dayna wants to roll with it for a little bit, but I'm not sure. You guys let me know with your opinions and comments down below. But this party is in full swing, you guys, but I hate to end it here, but we will pick it up in the next episode. And I'm glad that Christopher is here in all of his werewolf glory. And Stina is here. Will freaking Daryl get with Stina? Like, I wonder, because she is really pretty. But I don't know. So he's going to give her a gloomy no, not Dayna. Okay, Daryl is going to, just thank her for coming. And this is where I'm going to end their, shenanigans here, you guys. Their costume party is a big hit within their, friends, within their friends and families, at least in their opinions. So we are going to end this freaking episode. Where is Dayna? She's out here. She's about to fall asleep, and it's so fitting for her. Oh my goodness, you guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. This is X Sims Life here saying happy simming, and I will see you all next time. She is so bipolar.
Know that the ride or die. I keep worried about my seat. Know that the ride or die.